Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be going on to another level 80 job quest, and it's the ninja quest line in case you couldn't tell today. So here we are back with Orboro, about to see what he's been up to since we last saw him. And the quest is called Orboro's Big Idea. Orboro is wearing a shite-eating grin on his face for reasons you can only begin to imagine. Oh no, what's going through your head? You thought you evaded me for good, did you? We'll see who has the last laugh. Claire! Oh, by the comet, don't sneak up on me like that. That is, of course I felt your presence. Yes, I was simply deep in thought, that is all. But I dare say for good reason, for you see I have finally tracked down that elusive bird, and I'm ready to seize him by the wings and take back what is mine. I speak, of course, of that blasted Karasu. Ever since he escaped with half the Forbidden Scroll, I have not let up the search for a moment. Today, at long last, I have found him. Truly, this is a reason to rejoice, would you not agree? And yet, the act of stealing the scroll back will not prove so simple, which is why your arrival is truly a gift from the heavens. You will aid me in the task, will you not? It'll be just like old times. Well, I've got nothing better to do. Once again, I owe you my gratitude. Now let's get down to brass tacks, as Jack would say. My shinobi have ascertained that Karasu has once again returned to Eorzean shores to ply his trade, such as it is, in the shadows of the black markets. Furthermore, they say he's taken up residence in secret at a secluded grove in Lanosia known as the Hermit's Hovel. You know the place, yes? Let us meet up there, and I will share with you the ingenious details of my plan. I will go ahead on my own. We do not want to attract attention, after all. Ooh no, attract attention. I mean, why would we do that? Why would anyone notice a couple people dressed in strange foreign armor walking or sneaking around looking for something as they plot to steal something? Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you, but that doesn't seem so suspicious to me. I don't know, maybe that's just my opinion. But all jokes aside, I really can't say how well this is going to go. I mean, Orboro's plans don't exactly work all that well. I mean, they work decently enough, I suppose, but the problem is Karasu. He always seems to be just kind of one step ahead of Orboro. I mean, we've taken him by surprise a couple times, that much is true, but yeah, I mean, he's very difficult to outwit. I mean, he's very clever, he knows Orboro very well, so he knows how he thinks and exactly what he has to do to kind of keep ahead of him. So I would be very surprised if this plan actually works. And even if it does work, I don't think Karasu's gonna let it go. Yeah, so more than likely I see this plan kind of blowing up in Orboro's face and someone here being humiliated, but that's just me. Okay, Orboro, we're here. I thank you for coming, Claire. Now, without further ado, let me explain precisely how I intend to recover the scroll from Karasu's clutches. My colleagues and I have been observing the man closely for a fortnight or so. Though one would assume otherwise, he is actually a man of remarkably consistent routine. He carries the scroll in a case that never leaves his side, save that is for when he goes for his daily bath, at precisely the same hour each day. I had a mind to lift the scroll from his possession while he was otherwise occupied, much as we did with Zaruko that one time in Kugane, but would you believe it? Almost as if by magic, no sooner has he entered the baths than he is out again, scroll at his side and fully dressed in that garish garb of his. That is where you come in. Worry not, this will not involve any high-wire walking or elaborate disguises. I simply intend to invite the man to share a drink, and thereby delay his departure. In the meantime, you are to sneak into the bathhouse and steal away with the scroll. Ingeniously plotted, would you not say? I need only lull Karasu into a false sense of security, with my impeccable acting skills, and the scroll is as good as ours. What could go wrong? So let us put the plan into action. Let us make for the hovel, separately of course. Find yourself suitable cover, and wait for me to lure the crow away. We shall meet again here once you have safely recovered the scroll. Oh, famous last words, buddy. Okay, so seems agreeable. Again, I doubt it would work, because I just don't think that Karasu is that kind of a person to be tricked that easily. Oh, I can see Orboro from here. Oh, that's funny. As you can see, I have everything entirely under control. Find yourself cover. Karasu should be arriving any moment. Okay, okay. This cutscene better be worth it. I have a feeling this cutscene's gonna be hilarious. I hope so, anyway. Oh, but what's this? Our hero arrives for a relaxing soak in his favorite spring, only to be stared down by his self-styled rival and realm-renowned oaf, Orboro the Dim. Have you not had your fill of being outwitted and embarrassed by your betters? Spare me the bombast and bluster, Karasu. I stand before you today with an offer of peace. We are countrymen, and there was once a time we called each other friend. Has our conflict not persisted long enough? So let us lay down our weapons for a day. Let us soak in these soothing waters, reminisce about times gone by, and see if we cannot put our petty differences behind us. Why, I've even brought a bottle of Hingon rice wine for the occasion. Astonishing! Incredible! Has the dim one lost his wits? Does he believe that a few flowery words are enough to pull the wool over the crow's keen eyes while he steals away with the scroll? The audience gasps at the sheer audacity. Believe me or do not, the choice is yours, but this I swear, I have no interest in seeing the two halves of that accursed scroll reunited. On the contrary, with one half safely sealed away in our village and the other in the hands of the realm's most elusive ninja, the forbidden mutra will never be wielded again, and I would not have it any other way. Furthermore, I have recently found enlightenment of sorts. At long last, I have realized that your skill with ninjutsu far exceeds my own. Even had I once desired to steal the scroll back from you, I am now painfully aware that doing so is entirely beyond my abilities. Oh, well, color me surprised. The boy's actually grown half a brain since last we met. But aren't you being a bit naive, Orboro? After all, what's to stop me from returning to our village, effortlessly incapacitating our elders, and seizing the other half of the scroll for myself? I know you too well, Karasu. It is not power that you crave, but freedom. You have worked too long, too hard to cast off the shackles of our village to risk losing it all over a single scroll. The audience gasps. Why, I do believe that's the single most intelligent utterance that's ever escaped the dim one's lips. Very well then, I'm feeling generous today, so I do believe I'll entertain your offers. Though for your sake, I do hope that the rice wine you brought is a good vintage. I simply cannot abide poor taste in beverages, you see. You know, despite what some people might say, I've always enjoyed Karasu. I just think he's so funny. He's a ham. He just loves being in the spotlight and isn't afraid to let anyone show it. Ah, here we are. Let's see here. You found a scroll. It's entitled Orboro's Dullest and Most Dim-Witted Moments as Chronicled by Karasu Redbeak. This doesn't appear to be the item you were looking for. Aw, that's just insult to injury. Well-worn bookshelf. You found a scroll. It's entitled The Wandering Minstrel's Greatest Mysteries Revealed. This doesn't appear to be the item you were looking for. The bookshelf appears to be quite sturdy. Perhaps you could use it as a foothold to reach the room above. Oh my god, I never noticed that there was a room above us! All the times I've been in here, I can't believe I never noticed that. You found a scroll. It's entitled Mastering Domin Mahjong, a premiere for pretensions. This doesn't appear to be the item you were looking for. No, but I should probably read it. I am not very good at Domin Mahjong. I've tried. Not good at all. Alright. You found a scroll. It's entitled Big Ears and Bushy Tails of the Breeding and Rearing of Rabbits. Wow, you learn something new every day. You know, I never took Karasu as somebody who reads a lot, but yeah, so we found out a few things about him. He has a lot of reading material, and he's looking up on raising rabbits. Well, I guess everybody has their little quirks, right? Their hobbies. Yay, we found the scroll! So let's hurry and get out of here. Hopefully they won't notice the door opening and closing. Oh no. No, 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 no. Come on, Orboro. Don't embarrass yourself like this. That's like the most humiliating dance ever. Well, that's not entirely true. I guess the Manderville Mambo is a little bit more embarrassing, but it's awesome at the same time. Alright, so we'll just leave him there. I mean, this quest so far is turning out to be pretty funny. Alright, so let's head up here and just wait for him to make an appearance, and we'll see where we go from there. Again, this seems too easy. And I don't think that Orboro is going to be leaving Eorzea, so... An ancient-looking hand scroll with the cover of the darkest black. Yeah, so something's going to happen here. I just know it. Ah, you returned, friend. And with the scroll safely in your grasp, no doubt. Let me examine it, that I might ascertain its authenticity. What, you doubt us? Yes, yes, there can be no doubting it! This is indeed the forbidden Mutra I sought. After all these years, finally have I outwitted that accursed crow. And yet, we must be wary. No doubt Karasu has already realized that something is amiss. Let us reconverse at the storehouse before he can pick up our trail. Yeah, and he's probably already plotting to get us back. So something here is going to have to happen to convince Orboro to stay. Because it's kind of like tradition here. The reason he came to Eorzea was to hunt down Karasu. But once he learned the truth of Karasu, he decided to stay here and learn a little bit more about Eorzea. Well, then that's when Princess Yuki shows up, and he doesn't want to leave Eorzea just yet. And it's like he just keeps finding excuses to stick around. But after we steal back the scroll, he's going to need another excuse to stick around here a little bit longer. And I don't see him. Don't see anyone. I was kind of expecting to see him lying here drunk, but I'm just astounded I never realized that there was another room up here. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel dumb not noticing. But yeah, let's head back to the storehouse and see what Orboro has planned. I mean, I see some kind of celebration going on now that he's finally outwitted Karasu. I mean, maybe I'm just one of those people who is like a half glass empty kind of person. It just feels like if... It's just that when something seems too easy, if it seems too good to be true, it usually is. Okay, that's my experience, especially with this game. Welcome back, Claire. You may enter. Thank you, Bae Kubu. Welcome back, Claire. Do forgive me if I am a bit giddy. I still cannot quite believe that I outwitted Karasu for once. My plans have a habit of firing back, as they say. Why, you should have seen him. So convincing was my act that by the time that we were through, he was stumbling and slurring his words so much that you'd think he drowned a whole bathtub's worth of rice wine. God's piss, lad. Shut your gob. Every cove and moor from moms can hear ya babbling. Ah, Captain Jack. Ah, Captain Jack, a pleasure as always. Do forgive me my outburst. I was merely celebrating with our mutual friend here my most remarkable triumph over that accursed Karasu. Oh there, Claire. Always a pleasure to see a dimper-damper like yourself back in town. I trust your stavers haven't dulled none since last we met. Anyway, between this reunion and Orboro's hard-won victory, I reckon we've got cause to celebrate. Let's say we drag our dupe beaters back to town and yaffle ourselves a bite at the Bismarck. A splendid idea, my friend. Why, I would enjoy nothing more than to share this joyous moment with my boon companions. To the Bismarck, then, and the first round is on me. That's a spirit. I'll send ahead for Underfoot and the Stray. The more the better, after all. I've been too long since we had a right little rogue family reunion. Wow, so that was a bit convenient seeing him here. An upstanding fellow as ever, that Captain Jack. Ah, but it's somewhat bittersweet, is it not? Now that my long-standing pursuit of Karasu has come to a close, I find myself in search of a new mission, a new purpose in my life, such as it were. I have no intention of returning to the cramped confines of my village, and yet I'm uncertain where my abilities might best avail the people of this realm. Pray tell, what sort of adventures have you been occupying yourself with of late? I did battle with a great hunter. What's this you say? There exist worlds out there other than our own? If you are having a jest at Orboro's expense, old friend, let it be known I do not find it amusing. But no, I can see that you say this in earnest. Consider me intrigued, though forgive me if I am not in a hurry to seek out a means to travel there. No, I will bide my time here in Eorzea and carefully ponder my future. At any rate, we mustn't keep Jack and the others waiting, yes? I will make for the Bismarck as soon as I have attended to my affairs here. Why don't you travel on ahead? Well, not sure how you feel about that. Please look after Master Orboro, Claire. It is not that I doubt his judgment, of course, but one never knows what tricks Karasu has up his sleeve. Yeah, I see something happening during this little rogue family reunion. Oh, I really do hope so, though. Because it would be sad if we kind of go out on that kind of a note with Karasu. It's just not his style. But it will be nice to see Underfoot and the Stray again. It's been a while since we've seen them. Oh, I wonder if they're going to order any of those egg sandwiches and the Stray's going to get really angry at Captain Jack and string him up over the harbor. I would love to see that again. And just like that, the scroll was mine again, and so I say, who is the dim one now, you damn crow? Aye, aye, you've told the tale thrice over already. Is the mutton here yet? I'm right banded, I say. And I will tell it over and again, my good captain. After all, that is no small feat to triumph over Karasu, quite possibly the most supremely skilled shinobi our village, nay our world, has ever known. You can say that again. Wait, you already have. But my friends, be on your guard. That Orboro is a fake. Wait, what in the... There's two of them? What nonsense is this? The sheer gall of this man. Clearly, if anyone here is a fake, it is the madman standing in the middle of this fine establishment, stripped down to nothing but his undergarments. I don't know, Jack. They both look right convincing to me. Which is the true Orboro? The one in his underclothes. Aye, Jack's gazes say the same. Only the real Orboro be daft enough to stumble into this place stripped down to his skivvies. Oh, fine then. I tire of this darble disguise anyhow. Karasu, does your villainy know no bounds? Villainy? You wound me, Orboro. Why, after I learned the art of illusion from that overstuffed lord, what's-his-name, I simply thought I would put it to use and have a little fun. We did have fun, didn't we? I must say, Orboro, your friends are far more entertaining than you are. I dare say you could learn a thing or two from them. But oh well, I suppose all good things must come to an end. Till we meet again, farewell. Off like a crow in the night. Don't be too hard on yourself, boy. He had us all rooked. Anyhow, now that that's all bob, I reckon it's about time we took our due beaters to the sisters. You come along too, Orboro. I'll get you something to cover yourself up a bit. I just knew it. I knew that something was gonna happen. Oh, that was funny. Say what you will, but Jack's fashion sense is certainly one of a kind. What? Oh, wow. What do you say, Claire? I reckon the lad's looking sharper than ever. Well, it's something. That's one of Jack's favorite outfits. The poor colt. Oh, man. What is he wearing? It's almost funny. Captain Jack was kind enough to lend me some garb from his personal wardrobe. They are rather, how might I describe it? Sophisticated, stylish, dashing, and delightful. Did I tell ye, or did I tell ye? Old Jack's got you looking benigner than ever before. Every rum doxy and limsa won't be able to take your gazes off ye. Nor can I. Not in a good way. In any event, I owe you all, especially you, Claire, an apology for this most unfortunate turn of events. I thought my plan flawless, but unfortunately I had neglected to account one thing. The possibility that Karasu's tolerance for Hingon rice wine might be considerably higher than my own. I cannot say for sure precisely what happened. All I know is that one moment we were engaged in a most delightful conversation, and the next, I was lying on a cot in the hovel with nothing but my undergarments on me. Suspecting that something was amiss, I dashed back to the dock storehouse as quick as my legs could carry me, only to find neither you nor Karasu present, and my personal wardrobe completely empty to boot. Ha! A dimper-dample is always that one. Getting you some new duds was one thing, but clawing that scroll back from Karasu is going to be a whole nother matter. Damn it all! But mark my words, that scoundrel will not get away with his villainy this time. No, I must return to the storehouse at once and draw up a plan to retrieve what is rightfully mine. For all the lad's winging, damned if he didn't actually seem pleased with this turn of events. Well, Claire, reckon you've got adventures you best be getting back to, eh? Just promise you'll drop in on Orboro and lend him your dangles from time to time. He's a good lad, but he's got a habit of tripping over his own due beaters, if you whittle me. Heh, now you got me sounding like the boy's father. Anyhow, don't be a stranger here at the sisters either. Gods only know we can always use a dimper-damper like yourself. Oh, that was fun! Ah, against the ninja! Yeah, we could show our face in the Lightmans again, and it is nice, but you're a bit behind the times, mate. Alright, so let's get our new title, which is the Ninja. And Shadow of the Other. Okay, I like that title, so we'll keep that for now. Alright, so I say we head back to check in on Orboro real quick. Oh, I wonder if he's going to be dressed in that outfit from now on. That would be hilarious. I mean, the outfit itself isn't bad. It's just the colors that do it. But you know what? I think that Orboro and Captain Jack here are... I think they're a really good pair, if you ask me. I mean, at least they have the same taste in fashion, if nothing else. So I think it's kind of good for Orboro that he has, like, Captain Jack looking after him. Alright. So, Orboro. So, Orboro, what's your plan now? Aww, he's back in those other clothes again. Really? Karasu has eluded my grasp yet again, but mark my words, this is not over yet. Yes, as soon as I figure out where he is hiding these days, I will settle the score once and for all. Well, good luck to you, pal. Anyway, I think that's it for now. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I mean, I certainly did, so I guess that's going to be it for now. So take care, everyone, and see you soon.